Greetings, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to Galactic Conquest. In the last video, I conquered the planet of Tatooine. In this video, I will move on to the planet of Kamino, the enemy's base planet. But first, here's an interesting feature that Galactic Conquest has. Probably one of my favorite things about it is the ability to change up your abilities in battle with these bonuses. You can use one per battle. They're quite expensive, so you don't want to rely too much on them. But I'm going to go ahead and take the enhanced blaster bonus for more damage. And we're going to attack the enemy's base planet, which is Kamino. Base planets, when you conquer them, they give you far more credits than a normal planet. And also, they are completely removed from the game. So I don't have to worry about defending it afterwards. Every time you get a boost from one of those bonuses that you buy on the map screen, and then in a battle, that little narrator fellow will pop in and tell you what it was and how it did. Your enemy can use bonuses too, of course, so that can make things a little more difficult. If you have the Xbox or PlayStation 2 versions of the game, Galactic Conquest is actually a two-player game. You can play split screen, and in that case, the bonuses actually add quite a lot of depth as the two players try to get bonuses that sort of counteract each other and try to get the upper hand that way. I do actually recommend getting this game for a console rather than the PC, just because local multiplayer is so much fun. Now, the console versions no longer have online multiplayer because they were built on public servers, and the public servers are now down. But that's something to keep in mind. If you have someone else who would be willing to play with you, get this on a console. It's better. I'm recording on a PC because the graphics are nicer, it's easier to record, and I want to show up online multiplayer anyway. Now, here's the thing about this Kamino map. The thing is, all the soldiers mostly spawn outside. There are two indoor bases on either end of the map, but for the most part, we're fighting over these platforms, specifically this one platform in the middle, where this bridge is. And the way I find that it's best to win in this scenario is just to get really good with the assault rifle and just blast away. Eventually, you will run your enemies out of reinforcements because, of course, the computer is not as good at shooting as you are because you are a human being and it is a computer. Ironically enough, considering that I'm playing as a robot. If you're low on health, just run back to this health and ammo droid, which are very conveniently placed, and repeat. With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the end of this battle. Some of you might be suspicious of the possibility that I'm editing battles short just because I really want to go ahead and finish this Let's Play. I can neither confirm nor deny that I'm cutting things short just because I really want to finish this Let's Play. In any case, I now have over 1,000 credits, which means I can recruit a new kind of unit. I am thinking I want the assault droid? No, the engineer droid. That's always what you want to get first because it's one of the best units in the game. Arguably the best, aside from special units. And the Confederacy does have some amazing special units that we'll get to play as later. So, I want to go ahead and use this fleet to defend Geonosis because that's my home planet and I really do not want to give it up. And as you can see, the enemy is making a run for it. He wants to destroy Geonosis, so I'm going to position my fleet there to put an extra layer of defense between him and the surface. And yep, I was right. Here he comes. The supplies bonus is completely useless. I will never use it. It gives all your units extra ammo, and how often do you run out of ammo in this game? Not very often, because it's just lying around everywhere. If you do run out of ammo, which means you probably are playing for like an hour straight, then you can just pick it up somewhere. I do have the garrison bonus, which can give me extra reinforcements, but the concept of reinforcements as a way to score does not exist in space battles. In fact, this is the first standard space battle y'all have seen, so I'm not going to edit it too much. The objective is to reach 180 points. We have unlimited respawns. Enemy ships are each worth a point. Enemy installations are each worth a certain number of points. First, I'm going to attack these cruisers. They are worth 20 points each, so I want to get that. After that, I'm going to move on to their auto turret controls. That's worth no points, but it disables all their auto turrets, at least the ones on their capital ship. And that's very handy for getting the rest of your points. Then I'm going to go after their shields, because then I can start bombing away at the various hard points of their capital ship, which will allow me to win. And I'm going to try using my own capital ship's gun to blow up that cruiser frigate. It's called a frigate, not a cruiser. It doesn't seem to be working, and I'm under attack by enemy fighters, so I'm going to not do that. And instead hop into a bomber. So I'm going to blow up those cruisers and get back to you. Okay, that's done. Now I'm going to board the enemy capital ship, and I'm going to try to show you a funny glitch before I actually move on to defeating the enemy. I just need to hijack one of their starfighters here, take off, turn it around, and watch what happens when one of the enemy pilots boards it. He gets in. That didn't work because a vehicle spawned under him and messed it up. I don't think he's going to take off now. This is a glitch, but it's not a funny glitch, and it's not what I wanted to show off. Editing, activate! Okay, here we go. I have taken one of their starfighters, landed it facing the wrong way, somebody just got in, and now he's off. Yep, that just happened. So, these pilots aren't very smart. Speaking of not very smart, I'm going to charge right in here. Arrgh! Who needs caution? Who needs strategy? Not me. Their shields are already a bit damaged, so this should only take one time bomb.
Their shields have been disabled.
Yep. I planted one bomb on their auto turret defense computer. As you can see, it's on fire now. Now I'm going to set the other one, and that should be enough to knock that out. So they now have no shields and no auto turrets. That makes the capital ship a significantly weaker target, and I'm dead. Oh well, now I can spawn back in my ship, grab a fighter, and start attacking. For real this time. So, that's basically the strategy I use for every space battle. It tends to work. It's been a very long time since I actually lost a space battle. So, I'm going to cut this off and get back to you at the end of the battle. Their sensors are victory. Alright. That's where we're going to leave off for today, brothers and sisters. I hope you enjoyed this rollick across the galaxy. Join me next time, and we will continue to conquer.
The CIS has received credits for defending our D-1600 fleet. All fleets awaiting orders, sir.